Good morning, guys. Hope y'all are having a good week. So I wanted to come on here and give a little bit of an update, I guess, of some things that are going on here and kind of with my channel. I like to give updates when I throw curveballs. So my name has changed on here. I don't know if y'all have noticed. A few people have, and they have messaged me about it, and I tried to, explain it to them. But I thought it would be better that I would just get on here and explain it, because if y'all have noticed the name, Blue Line Silkies, some people might be like, what is a Blue Line Silkie? But y'all know I like chickens. Love chickens. I've had chickens for, oh my gosh, over a decade. The original name of this channel was Blue Line Silkies. I used to be a Silkie breeder, and that is a bantam chicken that's adorable. Look it up if you don't know what it is. They're like little teddy bear chickens. I raised them for quite a while. I bred them. I learned a lot of genetics. I just learned the ins and outs of them, sold a bunch of them, started with just like a little regular flock of them, nothing special, and turned them into some pretty nice, beautiful little birds. With a lot of research and learning experiences and stuff like that, I was just really pleased in where they headed, and I sold them to a lot of people. People from all over the U.S. would come and get them, and I just did it for a long time, and there came a point where life got busy, and I was homeschooling the kids, and just, I don't know, I felt like I needed a break, and I took one. And then I kind of had a void in my heart, I guess, for like breeding, because I always loved doing it. And into a different type of chicken. I went into Cochins when I got back into it, and I love Cochins. They're adorable and sweet, and they just didn't fill that void where the Silkies were. And so I went into something else. Then I bred fish, and nothing ever just fulfilled that spot where those Silkies did. So I just always kept getting out of it. And then I took a break for a while. I've been doing greenhouse stuff. My husband built me this greenhouse, which I love. I love flowers and gardening. So that is always my passion. I intermingle that with everything I do. But in the last couple of years, I've had like an itch to find my Silkies again and kind of get back into that. It was really kind of hard to find them and get to that point, and an opportunity came, and I took it, and now I'm just running with it. I love it. I thought, oh my gosh, this would be awesome to put on here. In the part that I've done chickens on YouTube, everybody has loved it. I've loved it. It's just been really fun. So I thought that's kind of where I would head with my channel. Obviously, my plants aren't going anywhere. So I will have flowers and stuff incorporated in here. I love doing photography, so I can, bring the chicks in here, put them out here by my flowers, my chickens, and take little videos and pictures and stuff like that. But that is where we're headed. So as far as like the Silkies, this is kind of where I'm at now in the process of getting everything up and running. So when I mean like the timing kind of hit and everything seemed right, well, it's kind of going faster than I actually thought. So I was going to start with some eggs and just kind of build that up, but I've kind of acquired some Silkies, and they're actually on the way for next week. And I've got colors set out for my pens, and then I've got like an incubator on the way. I'm getting my basement set up. We're working on that. And I've ordered some poultry netting, so we're going to have a fence outside with a different color in that, something we can watch out in the yard, enjoying the grass and doing what chickens like to do. And I'll have that kind of up next to the house. So just a lot of stuff's evolving with the chickens, and I will be putting a lot of that on here. I like to give information about the Silkies and how to raise them, and just people that want them as a backyard flock, kind of how that goes. And then I'll probably have weekly hatches, and so we'll have episodes on that every week, and just all that's kind of surrounding that. So yeah, a lot of new stuff. You can kind of go back and look at some of my videos when I had Cochins and I was doing that on here, and kind of how that went, and it was really fun. So yeah, that is where it's going. Pretty soon I'm fixing to head to the basement, and I have shelving in there that was made for aquariums, which is not really going to work for what I'm doing. So I'm taking that down, and we're going to repurpose it and put up another shelf for some brooders that my husband's making me. He's awesome. He just supports my crazy habits. So yeah, a lot of thanks to him. But that's where it's going. And so I've changed my name back to my original name on Facebook, Blue Line Silkies. And so I'll probably post things there as far as like when I have chickens available, if anybody's interested in those. That's the place to go. Send anybody there that's looking for them. And we're based out of East Tennessee. So, yeah. All right, guys. See you in a little bit. Now, the wind's blowing, so it might not be too wonderful audio on here, but I really hope we don't get bad storms. I think the whole state of Tennessee is looking like there's some yucky stuff moving through. We're going to have a really good-sized little dogwood winter coming in, is what they call it. And it's going to be in the 50s, and then one night near 32. So that is yucky after it's like 80 degrees right now. So I'm not looking forward to that. I've got all of my runs cleaned out, and the plans for these, I'll just walk in here and kind of show you guys. It's barren right now, I know. No chickens. I've moved my cochins. I have them somewhere else with somebody that's going to be breeding them and doing some really fun stuff with them. So, kind of sad, but I'm also, it had to be done if I was going to move the Silkies in. I just don't have thousands of pins, and I only want a select amount that's manageable, and that's what I had to do. And as far as the ladies I had over here, I have what I called some menopausal chickens. They didn't really lay eggs anymore, maybe once in a great while. And I found a lady who rescues chickens. She has a place that she takes in older chickens, and they're basically her pets. All of them have names, and that's where they went. I felt really good about that. In here, I'm going to get, eventually, before it gets cold again, I'm going to get like a little house for the Silkies, because they don't go inside the coop. They never do that. And so I'm going to have a little area they can go in and stay warm. I may set up a few more feeders in here, because I probably have quite a few little Silkies in here. I may put some cages that I'll hang up here if I need to put any of them in there for whatever reason. That's already set up. And kind of the same thing on the other side of the coop. As far as this area, it looks amazing. I'm so happy with it. It looks good. My husband calls it a little cabin. We've got to hang the sweeter heater, and I've got to get something to hang that with. Probably put it in this corner right here. And then we've closed off these doors because nobody will be going in and out. I'll probably have grow outs in here, and I'll have probably another color of grow outs on this side, so I'll probably get a heater for this side. And then I've got to put my pine shavings up. I may put some decor in here. I don't know. But yeah, it looks really good. I really spruced it up. And that's that in here. Like I said, I'll probably keep all this sectioned off because I'll have two colors. All right, guys, so they're about to outgrow my little makeshift brooder. My husband's fixing to make me some new ones, and I'm pretty excited because they're gonna have a lot of room. And actually, these are probably okay to go down to the chicken coop now. There they are. Look at them. They're so cute. They're making a mess. I've just not got a really good setup in this tote, but we will soon. But they're doing okay. And so with my new brooders, they'll be nice and roomy. They'll each have one of the large Eco Glows, and I'll have a feeder and a water, maybe a couple feeders. I don't know, we'll see. Depends on how many chicks I have. I probably have too many chicks. I don't know. They're starting to get their feathers, so they're going through that little ugly little grow out stage. Can't wait to see them feather out though. They're gonna be so pretty.